Hey everybody. So somebody asked me, what's it like talking to beings of other realms? And I don't remember if this was in relation to a question, because I was taking questions for different things in that, but I had put it down in my notes to talk about. I talk to, and I'll just spit out a bunch of labels here. So first of all, I talk to beings of all realms that are of the highest good and benevolence and that sort of thing for what I do. And I try to bridge the gap between humans and those spaces, because some humans are connected to them, whether it's fairies, galactics, dragons, unicorns, Arthurian Avalon, angels, oceans, inner earth, different dimensional spaces, past and future. They're saying the past and future, you can consider other realms in a sense, beings of past and future, other galaxies, other universes, parallel dimensions, parallel universes, quantum existence. I don't know why they're saying that, but they've never used that with me. Quantum existence, they're popping in my head. Those different types of things. And something about a snake. I don't know why they're talking about a snake unless there's a snake around me right now, which is fine because we don't have rattlers or anything. But so I talk to all these beings of all these realms and help people connect. What is it like? It is, I was asked this doing the couple events I did the past weekend. Somebody asked me, actually a client who is connected to galactics. They do galactic work. And they were like, what is it like to experience a being for the first time physically? To experience a galactic physically for the first time, what is that like? And so the experience is very fearful, frightening, anxious, paranoid, vibrating. Depending on their frequency, you can vibrate. It can be healing and those types of things. But for the most part, when you first experience something and see something, it is going to be very, they're saying disjointed is the word they're giving me. And I know the light here might be, I'm going to point this out, the light might be like bright at times, but they're having me keep that in from time to time for light codes, which is also why I'm pacing so much. And so disjointed, but the biggest thing is fear. Fear is a big part of the experience. Trying to get through the programmed fear, trying to get through the brainwashing and all of that around these beings. It is difficult when you do not have experience with them to experience them the first time. Some people are super excited, they want me to point out, to have these experiences, and they go, they're super excited they saw a galactic and all that, but it's different to see a ship, they're saying, than to have somebody physically come. It is exciting. It is super exciting when you meet them, to experience them. It is also very I'm trying to think of another word. They're giving me the word, but I don't want to say it because of the censors on video. It can mess with your mind, essentially, because you can experience these things, wake up, and then be like, did I experience that? And then people don't believe you. It creates a struggle with your trust, with your intuition. It can create doubt. And one of the biggest lessons we have to learn is to trust ourselves, to trust the experiences. So it is a frustrating path when you start to experience. You're going to deal with a lot of trauma because you have to heal trauma to be able to experience them without having a negative reaction. That's difficult because your trauma will come up. They'll appear, and then you'll find yourself dealing with childhood trauma or things that you didn't know you needed to deal with or handle. You'll find yourself healing is the key. They're saying you'll go through this, you'll build strength, you'll heal, you'll experience light. It is very magical, but you have to go through that hardship of experiencing those difficulties before you can truly experience and embrace them. Galactics, fairies, dragons, any of them. There are reasons dragons only show people, like the majority of people waking to dragons that I see end up just seeing an eye. They see an eye in the back of their head, and they're like, it looks like a dragon eye. And I'm like, yeah, it's a dragon. It's not going to present itself until you're ready, until you've processed the fear of actually seeing what they look like. Some of them look vicious, absolutely vicious. Perfectly loving heart space, perfectly in alignment, perfect. It's just their costume, the way they look. That's it. Some of them, let's see, where do they want me to go? So after you heal, after you deal with the fear and the initial experiences of those traumatic things, that I've worked with tons of clients that have had issues, and I've helped them ground again. I've helped them understand their fear, clear it, all that. It is beautiful. It is embracing. It is loving. It is magical. It is stupendous. It is enlightening, growth, healing, embracing, they're saying again, embracing, loving, friendship, family. Every day is different. You see the world in a new light. Literally, you will see the world in a new light. It will look different to you. You will see the world from a different perspective. You will not be affected by all the stuff going on. Your reality shifts completely. It will shift completely. You know, people worried about all the dense stuff. When you realize what all is out there, and what can help us, and what can work with us and guide us, and just help our experience be much more heaven on earth type of thing. All that stuff goes away. The fear goes away. The anger, the sadness, the depression, all of that goes away. Doesn't mean we don't experience it. Let me be clear about that. As people who wake up, we tend to experience emotions more deeply. I experience emotions very deeply, and others far more deeply. And we still experience ups and downs, but we also are able to observe our emotions and understand that they're emotions, that they're awarenesses of different healings that we need to do, different things we need to heal, and that they're temporary, and we can get through them. And then we keep on experiencing, we keep on seeing the magic, seeing the fairies, seeing the dragons. You know, it might start small, and it might grow from there. Some people aren't ready to see everything this lifetime. Some people aren't ready to see it all. It all depends on your state of consciousness and what baggage you're carrying and that type of thing, your energetic frequency. But what is it like to experience these days, or these beings? It's magic. It's pure magic is the word I would use. It's got its good times and its bad times. It has its frustrations. It has its complications. You know, you have responsibilities to yourself and others, and you know, making sure you're taking care of your spiritual hygiene. And it's a dedication. A dedication is a good word. There's a lot of dedication to be able to continue doing it in a highest vibrational sort of way that's of the highest good for yourself. It's not a parlor trick. My guides are clear on. It's not a parlor trick. It is a responsibility to be able to do this to yourself and to others and to them. So hopefully that helps and answers the question. I love you all.